What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Best of Pay-Per-View Wrestlemania 29. And yes, this is a final figure to build Paul Heyman. I finally picked him up from Toys R Us. Here we have John Cena in the packaging. That's your standard Elite, well, original, or not original, but it's your standard Elite packaging for the time. We have John Cena, a picture of John Cena. Heyman. Then we have the torso that it comes with. On the back we have a read-up of John Cena. John Cena's legendary career is filled with championship victories and tales of glory, but at WrestleMania 29 a dark shadow cast over all. Since losing to The Rock at WrestleMania 28, Cena's career sputtered, unable to escape the crashing disappointment of that night. But 1 year later, with a shot of redemption against the People's Champ, Cena was focused like never before. From the opening bell, it was clear that the two all-time greats were at the height of their respective games as they tossed signature maneuver at one another to no avail. But it was the WWE Universe began to wonder how there could be a clear winner. Suddenly one emerged, breaking free from a fourth rock bottom. John Cena launched The Rock into the dark, cold New Jersey sky with an attitude adjustment, not only making him the WWE champion, but also avenging his most bitter defeat. And then we have the collective four figures to build Paul Heyman, John Cena, Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan. But that's all I had to say about his packaging. Sorry it's so late. I was struggling whether I wanted to pick up another John Cena, but he's here now. So what I'm going to do is take a little break, get him opened up, and we'll continue his review. So sit tight, everybody. And so here we have John Cena posed in our packaging. Now before we get on to the figure himself, he did come with the final Build-A-Figure piece that I need for Paul Heyman, which is his main torso. Really can't wait to put this guy together. I'll show his review later on. But Cena does come with a few accessories. He does come with this WWE Championship. Really nice accessory. It is the same that The Rock came with. It's still nice to have. I know Daniel Bryan comes with one of these exact titles, but you know what? I'm okay with that accessory. Now let's get his arms down. He also does come with his hat. It says, "You can see me. Never give up." And of course his dog tags. Really nice little accessory. Let's get a good 360 of John Cena. I'm going to say he's a pretty decent figure. Much like my original John Cena, I really don't have much to say about, his attire. I mean, what can you say? He wears the cargo shorts on this one, knee pads, shoes. He does have the armband, but I'm not going to remove it, and he never takes it off, and if he does, he throws it somewhere into the crowd. But let's get a really quick comparison, shall we? And so here we have him posed next to the Rise Above Hate John Cena. And they basically use the exact same body. There is nothing different about them, aside from aesthetic paint job, and they use the exact same torso all the way to the head. And like I said with this John Cena, I really do like the head sculpt, so I'm glad they went with this one and not a different one. He is wearing socks in this one. He's not on here. He also has the camouflage gear here and just the plain cargo shorts. The armband on this one did tear, unfortunately, but I was planning on updating John Cena, and for right now I need this John Cena to do my update. So it was kind of a ulterior motive to pick this guy up. Let's go on to some of his detail. Like I said, I really do enjoy that John Cena face. His C Nation armband and all his apparel. Like I said, not much to say about his attire though. It's John Cena. What can you say? Going on to his articulation, he has the standard Elite articulation. He has a bulging head. He can look up, down, left and right, tilt his head side to side. Arms on a bulging go out. This arm is a little stiff. Do a full 360. Spin at the bicep, although his armband was also spinning, but yes, spins at the bicep, bends at the elbow, spins and bends at the wrist. He swivels at the waist, has an ab crunch. Legs go forward, back, and out, and dogs are barking now. Swivels at the thigh. He is double jointed in the knee. Spins at the calf, and has a hinge ankle with some pivot, so you can get a lot of posability out of John Cena. Not much more to say about the figure, so what I'm going to do now is get him posed up for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up his review, so sit tight everybody. And so here we have John Cena posed for my final thoughts, so let's move his leg in a little bit. Overall, I'm okay with this figure. It's not something I wanted to rush out and go get. I mean, I already had a John Cena. There is an ulterior motive. I picked this particular one up. I am planning on updating his arms. But overall, he's a really nice figure. If you don't have an Elite Cena, which is pretty hard to believe, he is a relatively good pickup. The WrestleMania 29 series is starting to leave stores now, and besides seeing CM Punk at Toys R Us, you're not going to find much more. I was lucky enough to stumble upon John Cena. You know, I needed the Paul Heyman torso. But if you can find him, I highly recommend you pick him up if you're a John Cena fan, or if you don't have an Elite John Cena, which either one is a good reason to pick him up. I picked him up at Toys R Us, which is the only place you can get the best of pay-per-view Elite series. But I'm really happy with this purchase, and I am King of Dragons 5000, and I'll see you later. Take care, YouTube.